Okay, so this is lesson 7.04 on stem and leaf plots. Here's the problem set. It's problems 1 through 15 odd on page 507 of the reference guide. So please make sure that you do that after watching this recording before you take the quiz. For a stem and leaf plot, it's a way of organizing the data by tens, or by 10 groups. So each of these stems, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, each of those is the tens place in the numbers in the list. So what we're going to do is look and see. Do we have anything that starts with a 1? Do we have any, 10, 11, 12, 13? No, we don't. Then we're going to look at the 2s and say, do we have anything that starts with 2? With a 2 in the tens place? We do. We have 27 and we have 28. So we list those 2 leaves, the 2 ones placed there. Now, 3s. Do we have anything that starts with a 3? And I do not. Oh, 34. We have 34, so that's the only one. We have the 4s. So for the 4s, we've got 45. Let's see, in looking in my list here, I'm using my finger to help me. Oh, 45, that's it. And for some reason, it wants to space extra more there. Oh well, okay. Now we're going to look at the 5s. So I look in my list here, and I'm looking for things that start with a 5. 54, 59, 55. So I'm going to put these leaves in order, 54, 55, and 59. Now I'm going to look for things that begin with a 6. I see a 64. I think that's it. Is that it? Let's see, hold on. I feel like I must be, 64, 63. You see that 3 there? So I've got to put it in order. So 63, then 64. Okay, 7s, looking for 7s. 72, 72, 74. So 72, 72, 74. Notice that I did count the 2 leaf on the 7 twice. I did write it both times. That's important. For 8, so 85, 84, 85 and 84, so that's a 4 and a 5. And then for 9, 97, 98, 91, 90, so I've got a 90, a 91, a 97, and a 98. I'm going to double check to make sure I got all the numbers by counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There are 18 numbers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I'm good. I got all 18 numbers into my stem and leaf plot. So again, from this stem and leaf plot, I can actually see what the list of numbers originally was. I can see that the smallest number was 27. I can see that the biggest number was 98. And, possibly more importantly, I can also use it to find the median, mean, and mode. So, I'm going to fix that. So here's that stem and leaf plot again, and I'm going to use it to find the mean, median, and mode. Now, I'm going to start with the easy ones. There's no reason why you have to find the mean first. So, the mode. Just how many, which one has the most common? Well, I look in here and I look at the leaves and I say, well, look, that's 7 and 8, those are only once. 4 and 5, only once. 4, 5, 9, only once. 3, 4, only once. 7 and gets a 2 and a 2. So that's got to be the mode, 72. Some of you might be asking, well, but I see lots of 4s. I see a 4 there, a 4 here, a 4 here, but they're different 4s because they're on different stems. When looking for the mode, you have to look only at the stems. I mean, like each stem individually, and then look and see. If we had another stem that had 2 of the same leaves on it, then we would have a tie for mode. Okay, the next one I'm going to do is median because it is also relatively easy. Remember that the median, excuse me guys, that the median is the middle number or the average of the 2 middle numbers. Remember I did count that I had 18 numbers. So if I have 18 numbers, it means the 9th and 10th numbers will be the 2 median numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that means that this here and 10, this here, these are the 2 medians. So the 2 medians are 64 and 72, which means that I need to average these to find out what the median is. So 64 plus 72 is 136 divided by 2, which is 68. So my median is 68. Now for the long one, okay? We've got to do the mean now. To do the mean, it's the same thing. You just have to add up all the numbers and then divide by however many numbers you have. I can do this, I can actually do this using the niftiness that is the stem and leaf plot. So let's try to do this, and I've actually done this recording once before, and it just took me too long to do that by hand, but I do feel like I should show it to you. Basically what I'm doing is I'm adding up all of the leaves. Okay, so if I add up all the leaves, I will get 82. You can go ahead and add up, pause this, add those up on your own time to make sure that you can add them to 82 if you like. But like I said, when I did this before, the recording ended up super long because I explained how I added each one up. I will tell you that I did pair things up, so like I added the 9 and the 1 to make 10, I added the 5 and the 5 to make 10. I used that kind of a trick to help it go a little faster. Then what I'm going to do as far as the stems go is I multiply the stem by the number of leaves and then multiply by 10. So 2 has 2 leaves on it, so 2 times 2, which is 4, times 0, which is 4, or times 10, pardon, which is 40. So I just add the 0 on there. 3 and times 1, because there's 1 leaf on the 3, that makes that 30. 4 times 1, so 40, because there's 1 leaf on the 4. The 5 has 3 leaves, so 5 times 3 is 15, which is 150. And then the 6 has 2 leaves on it, which is 120. 2 times 6 times 10. 7 has 3 leaves on it. 3 times 7 is 21, add the 0 on there. 8, there's 2 of them there, so that's 160. And then 9, there are 4 leaves on the 9, so 9 times 4 is 36, so 360. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the 82 on there as well. Okay, so now I'm going to add all of these up, and when I do that, I should get 1,192. So now I can come to the mean and I can say, look, the sum of all those numbers was 192. I'm going to divide by 18, and that gives me 66.22222222222, but I don't need all those 2's. I'm just going to keep 1 2. So the mean is 66.2. And depending, we might actually just call that 66, but for now we're going to call it 66.2. Okay. So hopefully that's helpful, that you can see how you can use that to do the mean. Obviously, you don't have to do the mean that way. You could just literally add up all the numbers. Alright, you don't have to use the stem and leaf plot to do the mean. But the stem and leaf plot is pretty nice and easy for doing the mode and the median. Okay, so hopefully that helps. And here we go. So again, the problem set is 1 through 15, which is only 8 problems on page 507, so make sure to do those right now before you take the quiz. That way you have the practice. Don't forget to check your answers on them too, so that you know that you've got it right and got it down before you try to take the quiz. Alrighty, thank you and goodbye.